Hey, what's going on, team? It's Ricky with Learn Plan Profit. Hope that you guys are all having a good start to the morning. Market should be opening in a little bit under a minute. Let's actually change this to there we go. Alrighty. So what we got? All right, there it goes. Market just opened. Here we go. 1 day, 1 minute time frame. Let's see if we hold. NASDAQ market is in the green. We're up about 0.5%. We got AMC as well, up at $35 a share. Yesterday, we closed the weekend at $34 a share, so nice to see it a little bit in the green. Robinhood at $44 a share. What's up? What's up? Good morning. Good morning. What's going on, Uriel? Luke? Shub, what's up? What's up? Good morning. Oh, it looks like I made this a little bit too big. Okay. Let's look at top gainers. See if anything pops up. We got DoorDash down 4%. Let's go ahead and check that out. All right, DoorDash indicating signs of a descending pattern. It's down 4% on the day, peaking at 195. It does look a little bit more on the oversold side, looking at the RSI, trading at, what is that, 37 RSI. MACD's oversold as well. It does tend to bounce around the SMA line. We are trading a little bit further below it, so let's just make sure that we take that into consideration. But let me go ahead and set these alerts. Here it goes. We got AMC pushing up to highs of $35. Oh, pulling back to lows of $35. My bad. We got Robinhood at 44.50. Eric, what do you think about Snap? Let's go and check it out. So Snapchat up 3% on the day, 4-hour time frame. Let's see if it's a little bit okay. So already indicating signs of reversal. Snapchat recently pulled on back, found a support level at the SMA line, been indicating signs of an uptrend ever since. It's now trading above EMA, so it definitely looks like it's bullish. Approaching previous support level, which can act as a new resistance level. But yeah, I would say around $77.50 tends to be a more prominent resistance level. There we go. Looks like we're testing that same resistance right now. From trading at lows of 42 just last week on Friday, right? 42.50, pushing up $2 a share. Not too shabby. It is looking a little bit more on the overbought side. So if you guys want to reduce your position size, it has acted as a resistance level during the pre-market session. So make sure we take that into consideration. We got Tesla pulling on back a little bit from its pre-market highs, 688. All right, so Tesla with a lot of its consolidation showing signs of a potential reversal, right? Some of you guys were asking me about shorting Tesla within this range. The risk with that, right, is obviously if it does find a support here, can easily indicate signs of that overall reversal. So let's not be surprised, and let's just stay patient with it. So we got AMC at 34, 35, 44. But yeah, definitely reversal opportunity here with Tesla. I'd love to see a push up again. I have alerts set on both sides from overall lows to previous highs at 730. It doesn't offer a huge margin, but it's definitely something, right? About 6%. So is there downside potential? Of course, we've been rejected here before, so let's take that into consideration. But definitely some upside potential here. Ricky, look at ticker symbol SNOW. I've made a video on SNOW already. I already have it in my active watch list. It is indicating signs of potential support at the SMA line, potential overall reversal. On the 4-hour time frame, it looks pretty decent. On the day chart, I think we could see things a little bit more clear, where it's had this very consistent uptrend pattern. Overall, EMA tends to act as a support level, and yeah, we'll see if it follows through with it. But very early within the stages of that overall reversal. Oh, big drop on AMC. Here we go. Looks like a big push or a nice push on Robinhood. Good morning, good morning. Yeah, it's actually not too bad of a start to the week. Markets in the green, so majority of your stocks should be opening up in the green. When I'm looking at the overall markets, we do have a lot of big tech stocks that are almost kind of like break even, but nothing too crazy. Majority of the market, I would say, is more in the green than it is in the red. So here we go, new highs on day, 44.80. 44.80. See if this is a resistance level once again. See what we got here. We got Twitter up 2.5%, Spotify, PayPal, Pinterest. Square's up 3.3%. That's not too shabby. Wix is 2.5%. Space, which is Virgin Atlantic, is up 3%. So those are the bigger winners today. But Robinhood in my watch list is the biggest winner so far. But Robinhood tends to pull back. It doesn't hold at these overbought levels too long. So let's make sure that we take that into consideration. All right, so Twitter's actually trading above the EMA line, so this is actually really exciting. After a consistent sell-off, trading above EMA, and we'll see if those higher highs begin to form. This is a step in the right direction, right, from where we're at right now to previous highs. Previous common resistance level is about 10%, so that's exciting. Let's look at PayPal. PayPal, again, trading above EMA. We have traded above EMA before, right? But then we just don't hold up there and we continue to sell off. So we can't be surprised on that. Really nice reversal on Square. So we've been watching Square for some time as it's been pulling on back. Very basic reversal, right? Finds a support level at the SMA line, consolidates, breaks above EMA, begins to indicate signs of an uptrend. Looking good. Robinhood with a nice pullback all the way right back down to its support level. So can't say that we're surprised, right? All right. /NQ could reach all-time highs. Yeah, I mean, yes, just like it could pull back, right? up nearly 1% on the day. Up approaching previous resistance levels, right? 14,896 on the index. There it goes, right back at it. Follow up with Fiverr real quick. So Fiverr, I do have a position in it. One of the things that I do want to remind you is that Fiverr has pulled back, obviously, due to earnings, right? But it was pulling back even prior. A lot of consolidation, but no indication of that reversal. So we can't be surprised if it continues to sell off. You know, you're not missing out on anything as of right now by not being in it. So, yeah, I have my alert set here for the, I'm going to actually set it a little bit higher around that general area, and then an alert for the break above 183. So with that, I'd love to see indication of that overall reversal. I'd love to buy more of Fiverr once the opportunity presents itself, but I just wanted to keep you guys up to date with where it is that I have a position. How's AMC looking big picture? Still trading below SMA, my apologies. So still trading below, a lot of consolidation, definitely not indicating signs of an uptrend. So yeah, if there's any stocks that you guys would like me to break down, I'd love to break them down for you. What do you think the likelihood of ALC pulling back? Oh, that's Allegiant. What do I think the likelihood is? Pretty high. It's shot up within one day. It has been indicating signs of an uptrend, but very overbought, right? Like the RSI, MACD indicating signs of it wouldn't be much of a surprise if it pulls on back. That's pretty low volume. I'd be very careful with trading something like this. I wouldn't trade it. I just think that it's too risky for that pullback potential. It looks like it shot up within a very short period of time and it gapped up. So that would be the very challenging thing, that if it does begin to pull on back because of that low volume, it might be difficult to manage risk or, you know, cut losses on something like this. I don't find this attractive. It looks like this was just a random catalyst that shot the price up, very overbought, a lot of pullback potential, easy. We still got Amazon on the 4-hour time frame. I know that we've been talking about Amazon about taking a long position or even a swing trade, right? From overall lows to previous highs. That's about 17%, right? And it's not like Amazon's going anywhere, but it has not fully identified a support. It's not indicated signs of full-on reversal. So that's why I have my alert set here, right? Waiting for that overall reversal on Amazon. Great upside potential for a great quality company that has been consistently bullish for quite some time. So there it goes. Robinhood already pulling on back, breaking below SMA line. Did Tesla find the support on 5-minute and 15-minute SMA? Maybe for the day, right? Looks like a support right around 680, right? That general area. Back to that same resistance level. So again, big picture. We we can see that, yeah, it is consolidating and showing signs of a potential support, but still has a decent amount of upside to go through. Here we go, back. Dash is down 1.4%. Looks like it's recovering already. Nice. Check out NIO, of course. Trying to see if there's any like solid movement worth trading right now. I don't see anything too significant where I'm like, ooh, definitely need to hop on that. We got the Snapchat. Okay, so ticker symbol NIO. It has been on a consistent sell-off, right? Making lower highs and lower lows. Testing EMA line for an overall reversal. Some consolidation around here, trying to establish a support level. I would just be very careful. The direction's definitely not in your favor. This would make it a little bit more of a risky trade, as it's more selling off than it is indicating signs of an uptrend. Yep, there's a decent upside, but just know that, again, simple direction, not in your favor. So TTCF, we talked about this one yesterday. About showing signs of a potential reversal, right? Broke above EMA. It's up 6% on the day. This thing might be something worth looking at. And it really looks like it's gapping up just since, first off, this has very low volume. So just make sure that you're aware of that. Just watch your position size, please. I don't know how long we expect it to hold up here based off of, previous rallies. It rallies and then just sells off right after, rallies and then sells off right after, rallies and then sells off right after. So let's be aware of that. Here it goes, really nice push. Ricky, what do we do after a stock that has been down and surpasses the 4-hour EMA? When do we buy it? Can you give me an example of that? What do you mean? I don't know if you explained that correctly. At the end of the day, like, you want to buy when it makes sense to you, right? So if you have confirmation or indication of an uptrend, we've still talked about position size, Sebastian, right? So if there's a stock that you've been watching because you potentially want to buy, right? So yeah, great call out on that one, Nathaniel. Tesla is at 692. So it's super important to understand that if you're indicating or waiting for a potential reversal, let's use Tesla as an example, right? Where it's been trading below the EMA line after recent pullback. It's consolidating. We're waiting for indication of an uptrend. It is showing signs of potential support. So if you decide to take a position here, yeah, I mean, I would take a very light position, but sure, right? Same thing with it now trading above EMA. It's indicating signs of an uptrend. watch that position size. If you decide to buy in, obviously you want to partake in the action as it potentially begins to recover. Great, so be it. You want to have enough skin in the game that if it continues to rally, you can benefit from that action. But if it pulls on back, you don't become an emotional mess, right? And the more it begins to indicate signs of an uptrend, how it makes these higher highs and higher lows, you can decide when it is that you want to buy more of this stock as it's still indicating signs of an uptrend, up until the point where it approaches a resistance level where it makes more sense to lock in profits than it does to buy anything more, right? Here we go. Look at Tesla. Really nice push on Tesla. Even AMC. Looks like the overall market's having a really nice rally right now. Tesla might be paving the way. Really nice push on AMC. I had a couple shares that I bought the dip on with AMC, but it's nothing crazy. So I'm like, should I hold on to it? I have 160 shares, literally nothing. But it is overbought, so maybe I'll just reduce a couple shares. I'll reduce 80. There it goes, indicating signs. So why would I be reducing shares at this level? Well, based off of previous resistance levels, it has pulled on back from here. MACD, RSI, all is indicating signs of this thing being a little bit more on the overbought side. Yes, the direction is in my favor, but at one point this thing has to pull on back to some degree. And I view it to be a little bit more on the overbought side than on the oversold side, right? It's not a cheap stock based off of the one-day analysis. It's an overbought stock, meaning that it's overextended. But yes, the direction is in my favor as of right now, so it can continue to rally, can continue to indicate signs of an uptrend. So let's just make sure that we're aware of that. There it goes, 35.78 for AMC. There it goes, strong pullback. Can't say we're surprised, right? Let's see if we break above it. SPCE now up another 4% on the day. Robinhood back to 44.25, up 3.5%. How's Tesla doing? Tesla at 695, hitting highs of 697. Huge push, right? Approaching that $700 price point. Let's be aware of that, right? Same previous resistance level. What do you guys think? Is Tesla going to push above 700? Or is it going to get rejected again? What do you guys think? Based off previous patterns, we can even look at the 1 hour time frame. You know, rejection here. But look, we're testing the SMA line here. Resistance, upside. What's the verdict? Limit sell at 700. Well, if it breaks above 700, I would be careful with that just because, I mean, it's broken above 700 before. So having a limit order sell there based off of a previous price point at 700, I could, if it breaks above 700, I think that we would hit highs of like 705, 710 at that point. So volume is still looking pretty good. Let's see it. Or are we going to get rejected and this is where we short Tesla? Mwahahaha. Totally kidding. Margin's not even that great. So let's not get overly excited, right? There we go. Ooh. Yeah, you should be able to short Tesla, but I would be very careful with that. I believe you have to have shorting Tesla enabled, so just make sure you're aware of that. But I would be very, very careful with, again, looking at it at the 4 hour time frame. Tesla can easily surpass that $700 price point. Margin's not even that great to short Tesla, right? It's up to you, right? But if you think that you want to short Tesla, great. I don't see the confirmation to be there to be a pretty early short, but yeah, I see why, right? It has pullback potential to that support at 670, and that offers about what, $25 a share if you do short it, right? From 695 down to 670. If it goes out according to plan, it'd be great. But again, just like we wait for confirmation of a reversal, let's make sure that we wait for confirmation of a reversal here as well, right? It's just the opposite way, where this is a rejection, consolidation, confirmation. Now we have confirmation, consolidation. Now we need to wait for rejection. Looks like we have a support around this general area. AMC pushing up. Look at that. $36 a share. AMC is ripping and dipping. Have no fear. AMC is here. There goes 35.90. All right, let's lighten it up a little bit, just a little bit more. Not that it matters too much, but if we push above $36 again, Waiting for it. Same thing with Tesla. Tesla is still showing signs of a potential support resistance here, but watch out for support at 694 and that overall reversal. Yeah, good call out on that one. ZNGA, yeah, I'll check it out in just a little bit. Just waiting to sell a portion of this. Dang it. I'll just sell it. And waiting for this. Look at that. Tesla with a nice little push. Back to 697. Love to see it. Here it goes. AMC testing 3590, 3580, 3582, 3585. We break above 35.90. There it goes. 35.90. What is that? 93. All right. 35.96. All right. Tesla's at 700. What? Was it really? Oh, close. 698. Showing signs of higher lows and higher highs, right? Good indication of it still remaining to be bullish. So it's still indicating signs that it has that momentum, it has that demand, and it's showing it just by, you know, setting up these higher lows. Look at this. Ask QQQ. Sub $8. Do you guys remember when I announced that I sold SQQQ I obviously did not sell at the overall highs, let's be honest, right? But selling at, again, and I know it's still early, at $8.50 a share. And now looking at where it's at, down to $7.88, I think that we did a great job. I think that we did a great job identifying potential. When it began to be bullish, you know, we rallied with it. And at any indication of a resistance level, right, for me, that was after market hours at $8.50. We locked in profits. And look at this beautiful pullback. And guess what, right? I can buy a couple of shares down here if I view it to be cheap. Right now it's still selling off, so I'm not too sure if that's going to be the best idea. But, you know, that's the great thing about reducing position size at overbought levels, right? MACD, RSI, we could see that it was overbought. We could see that it was overbought based off of previous price points. We locked in profits, anticipate a pullback, prepare for it. We can't predict the future, but we can prepare for it. So as it pulls on back and it makes new overall lows, we can take advantage of it, right? Look at that. Now AMC pulling on back. Slight little pullback for the boys. All right, so ZNGA. Sorry about that. All right, a pretty low volume. Not the biggest fan of this already. A lot of consolidation, almost a horizontal pattern. I'm sure you see it, right? From $10 to $11.20. It doesn't look like it was the most bullish. I don't know if this was earnings that caused it to drop off. It consolidated for about, what, 2 weeks, a week and a half, establishing a support level, and now it's indicating signs of reversal. So great. As long as it holds above EMA and it stays true to that overall bullish pattern, then great. But if it begins to trade below the EMA line, you know, you're going to have to take accountability with the idea of managing risk, managing position size. And if you don't want to do that, then, you know, don't buy in early when it comes down to this overall reversal. So great call out though. See how they're doing. Space is still up 4%, Wix 1.5%, Amazon 1.5%. That's actually really good for Amazon today. Square 3%, Hood 3%, SQQQ down nearly 3%. I think I might buy a couple of shares. What do you guys think? I'll buy a very light position size of SQQQ. I think I might. I might buy like 1,000 shares, right? $7,000. Light in comparison to what I normally have. I'll buy like $5,000 or $7,000 worth of SQQQ. Look at this, Tesla. Oh, an AMC. Both of these bad boys are pushing. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Just freaking look at it. So I'll check that out in just a little bit. You know, it makes sense. You talking about SQQQ or I don't know what you're talking about. There's no context in that message. I was kind of going on tangents, so my apologies. PFE pushing. I would be careful with going big on SQQQ. Yeah, it's cheap, it's oversold, but oversold does not mean that it's the best buy, right? If the market remains bullish and continues to make new highs, then that's only going to sell out. So PFE, yeah, very bullish, very consistent, holding above EMA line. It would have made sense a couple days ago at support, right? But as of right now, do I really view it to be the best deal or a lot of margin, right? We talked about the golden ratios. Is there more upside than there is downside? I don't think so. So because of that, you know, I would personally hold back myself. All right. We've gone live a little bit longer. I just wanted to see if we can catch that $700 break on Tesla. That's all I want. That's all I want. I think because the market is opening up so bullish and because we're off to such a strong start on the day, I think Tesla does have pretty good potential today to break above. And I really like these higher lows that it formed, right? So if Tesla pushed up very quickly and then pulled right on back, then yeah, it might have been just hyped up, but it looks like the demand is still there, right? It did pull back a little bit, but it established the support level higher than it was before, and it continued to rally. So it's not looking bad, and we're really close, right? We break above 700, there's going to be a lot of demand as we surpass that $700 price point. Wouldn't be much of a surprise if we break right through that. So let's be aware of it. So I think now is the time to go big on that or at least bigger. Appreciate that, Dustin. What's up? What's up? TC Mahalo. Right, what's going on, my guy? So Ricky, before you go, how's the R8? The R8's dope. I'm gonna be making a video on it. on why I bought it. I'm sure some of you guys follow me on Instagram, so I shared who I bought it from. But I wanted to share kind of my plan with it, right? You guys know that when I buy a car, more often than not, it tends to be for a specific reason. Am I going to keep it? Am I going to resell it? All that stuff. So I'll probably make a very short, sweet video showing you the car, right? But as well as talking about my intention, why I saw value in buying it, current market price levels, what I bought it for, stuff like that. So, but yeah. Wish is really trying to hold. Yeah, same resistance level, and Wish is more bearish than it is bullish, so I would not hesitate to lock in profits on this. Yeah, there is a potential breakout, but Wish has so much to prove. So we got nothing but time, right? A lot of upside. Let's not rush into it. I literally looked at this and I was like, oh my God, AMC pushed up to $54. You're like, I'm rich with my 40 shares. But no. I'd love to buy more of AMC if it continues to be bullish, but it definitely has not shown those patterns. There it goes, really nice push. Here it goes, $36.03, not too shabby. Let's see, can we make new highs? 36.08. If it makes new highs, we're closing out the live stream. Well, we're closing it out regardless, but there it goes. 36.10, 36.15, 36.20, 36.18, my bad. There it goes. Can we continue to rally? 36.18, nice pullback to 36.10. I like it. You gotta have enough skin in the game that you feel motivated to follow up with it, but not so much money into a stock that you become an emotional mess, both on the upside and especially the downside. So, can we look at the ticker fastly? Well, how about you share the ticker with me? I'm just supposed to guess. Is that fast? FSLY. You're lucky I know how to search for these things. Just kidding. So very, very bearish. Sells off over time. Yeah, it is trading above EMA. Yes, it could push. Would I hold this for a long period of time? Heck no, right? More often than not, it tends to get rejected. So ask yourself a simple question. Is this something that you want to hold through? No, right? It is more bearish than it is bullish. And yeah, you could ride the rallies while it pushes up for some period of time where it trades above EMA. But please, 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 when you trade something like this, risk management has to be top priority. And if it's not, then, might lead to a very unfortunate trade. Alrighty. Well, I'm happy at least with AMC. We saw a really nice push up 5% on the day on AMC. Tesla, with its consolidation, it's establishing that resistance level, so we'll have to follow up with it. So you sound like one of the guys announcing the bid wars. Yeah, sometimes I speak too quick, and I caught myself. You guys know that I'm obviously reshooting the course. The course is pretty much all done for LPP 2.0, and I caught myself in certain videos or certain clips where I either get too excited or I'm too in the moment and I speak too quick. I speak too quick for my own good where I have to refilm the entire video because the whole idea is for me to be thorough. And sometimes it's difficult to understand what I'm saying when I'm speaking so quickly. But yeah, I appreciate you guys' time. I hope and wish you guys an amazing start to the week. Oh geez, that's crazy. But yeah, never be afraid to lock in profits. Let's reduce those position sizes at those overbought levels. And I'm excited to follow up. It looks like the market is recovering quite nicely. So this should be a great indication. Again, what we talked about on Friday. Let's not get too excited, right? What we talked about on Friday was kind of like red, right? It was a little bit more bearish. So a lot of stocks were pulling on back, and we were waiting for indication of an overall reversal. So it's great to see that now the market's beginning to recover, but now we need to make sure that we take action. So what stocks are you putting your money into that you see upside potential that are indicating signs of a reversal? So I wanted to see if I caught Tesla break above $700 a share. Let's see it. Let's see it. Oh, it's doing it. It's doing it. $699.84. Let's look at the bid. Look at the ask. Oh, it might not. Oh, there you go. $699.72. 72. There it goes. Oh, it hit 700 very quickly. Nice little push. 699.90. I wonder if one of our guys with the limit order at 700, I wonder if he got filled. Watch for a little pullback here. But congrats. Robinhood back at $44 a share. AMC at $36.10. It's a pretty green day. It's a pretty green day for majority of the market. And yeah, I'm excited. Let's not get too excited though, right? So markets can definitely pull right on back or retrace a little bit. So let's prepare for that. So I appreciate that. Thank you, Storm. Yep, still shopping around. So I'll keep you guys up to date if I find anything. But like always, continue working hard, continue following dreams, let your passion be what drives your success. If you have any questions whatsoever, or if you're new to the Learn Plan Profit team, make sure you message me via Discord and introduce yourself. Keep it short and sweet, and let's make sure that we work towards those goals. So like always, let's make sure that we end the year on a green note.